Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nashua High School South. John Collins along with Tom King, just moments away from an intra-city rivalry game. It's Bishop Guertin against South. We're about to have the opening lineups introduced. Tom, great start to the season for South. Pretty good for BG as well.
Yeah, BG 2 out of 3, South 4 straight until they lost to North in the championship game of the National Holiday Tournament. So I think we're looking at 2 of the top 8 teams in the state. Now, where they go from there in terms of juxtaposition and everything else, not sure yet. South's got a flair for the dramatic in their games. They've won 2 with tip-ins at the end of the game at the buzzer by Dennis Winena, who's tall and should be able to get an offensive rebound.
Yep.
Bishop Guertin, they lost, as you said, you reminded me, they lost at Keene. Not too many teams make that trip to Keene and come away with a win.
Right.
So they're 2-1 overall. They went down to the Malden Catholic tournament. Didn't fare very well against Malden Catholic. I don't know how they did against Arlington Catholic, but they got 2 games in anyway. The whole idea is to play during that week off. Teams don't want to be sitting idle. So, John, we're going to look at 3 of the top players that we've seen for Guertin the last couple of years. All right, it's basically pretty simple. Luke Anderson is a good shooter. Matt Santaslazo can do both, and then you've got the athlete that's really tough to stop inside in Javari Ellison, who also can take it to the outside. So that's the big 3 for BG. Also Tyler Mackey, point guard. I think he's really good. I think he's underrated. I think he's got great basketball ability. For Nashua South, look for number 0, and he's a hero. Josh Caruso, he can shoot.
Yeah.
He can shoot his lights out. I covered his father when he played for Nashua.
No kidding.
Yep.
You've done that a lot, that father-son dynamic.
Yeah, I know. When it gets to the
years.
grandfathers, then I'm in trouble, right?
That's right. I believe Al St. Louis will be delivering our national anthem once again here at Nashua High South. Al St. Louis.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A live rendition of Al St. Louis. Nate Masrell's got a recording that he plays once in a while.
I think he just did his best ever right there. I just noticed the shoes, too, red, white, and blue, all head to toe. Al St. Louis, another great rendition of the national anthem. For those viewers looking for North basketball tonight, the North at Merrimack boys basketball game will be on Nashua Public Television, channel 96, thanks to Nashua ETV and Merrimack TV, their collaboration. And here we have Bishop Guertin at Nashua High South. It promises to be an exciting high school boys basketball contest here early in the 2022-2023 season, the winter season. Happy New Year, everybody, to 2023. Tom King along with John Collins, and Tom will be a target tonight behind the basket. I told him he might have to dodge a couple of these errant passes maybe. You never know, but he'll be ready.
That's your job.
I know you don't want to use that camera to deflect balls, but we'll see what happens. We are courtside in the corner. Tim O'Neill on camera, Michaela Savaggio on controls here courtside with me at Nashua High South as we have our first possession. It's Bishop Guertin on the attack looking for an opening, and it's knifing through the paint. Matthew Santos Suazo starts it with a lay-in.
Santos Suazo does that a lot. He's very good at attacking the basket, and he cuts into the paint all the time.
Zach Castonguay doing the ball handling for South. Bounce pass to Alice Roy Cortez. Cortez has it stolen.
They missed Castonguay in the Christmas tournament against Nashua North. He would have made it. He would have made a bit of a difference.
Anderson passes near corner. Tyler Mackey dribbling against Alize Cortez. Back to the top of the key. And here goes Santa Suazo going to work. He's going to hand it off. Threatening to go with the three-pointer, the game's first three-pointer. Instead, he goes to the hoop and comes up short. Good drive by Tyler Mackey, but came up short in the end.
I think Mackey's better from the outside.
And there's a collision, the game's first. Some good sportsmanship right there. As trying to help the man up was Javari Ellison, but scrambling back to his feet on his own was Castonguay, and they'll have a throw-in for the Panthers. No fouls yet. We play 8-minute quarters in New Hampshire High School boys basketball. 90 seconds in, and BG has the only basket. There's a foul by the Cardinals underneath and south to the line.
It looked like Castonguay did all he could do to not travel while he was in there, but I thought I saw the foot slide a couple of times. There's a little bit of a size advantage, I think, for BG at the backcourt positions.
BG boys JV team won the earlier game, the JV play-in earlier preliminary action.
Yeah.
There's a shot missed from three. That was Karsten Lemire trying for a three, and a nice drive by Santa Suazo. It's too strong off the glass. Steals it. Now Alice Roy Cortez has it with his head up as he dribbles toward the middle. Lemire.
I think this Guertin team is athletic enough to do a full court press, put more pressure in the full court.
Caruso
they don't do it a lot, and this is a big floor to do it on too. So
Mackey drove through two defenders, had it knocked out of his hand out of bounds. Not a foul, just still South ball. Played about 2 minutes, only one basket to show for it so far. Belongs to BG with the lead, 2-0. Caruso stops, pops, and hits.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Josh Caruso rattles it home. A sophomore, class of 2025.
He was good as a freshman. Very rare for a freshman to get the time that he got last year in his starting role. And he's just taken it to another level at the start of this season.
Alice Cortez got a lot of minutes too, didn't he, last year? I remember that name.
Yeah, he did.
Spin move, nicely done underneath. Basket for Luke Anderson.
Yep.
4-0. Luke Anderson on the recipient of the steal. He'll shoot it, left it short, gets the rebound, dishes, and basket. Number 45, Spencer Matarazzo.
Yep. Good timeout by Nate Maswell. You know why? Where are all those shots coming from, John?
Underneath.
Yeah, exactly. They're getting in the paint at will. They can do anything they want inside, and that's not what Nate Maswell wants to see.
Right up under the rim.
As much as he lets this team run and likes the fact that they run, Nate's always been a defense-first guy, and that's what he wants to see here in this game.
So timeout. South trying to reset here in the opening minutes of this boys basketball game. 2-1 BG. Undefeated South so far. Off to a strong start are the Cardinals in this game. Up 6-2. Swinging into the corner. Cortez.
He got away with a travel.
Blocked. A shot blocked by Javari Ellison.
Yep.
Santa Suazo looking for a seam. Kicks it back outside. A double team. Luke Anderson's going to hand it off.
Yeah, better interior defense now.
Ellison putting the shoulder into Caruso. Too long on the lay-in attempt. And Santos, no, that was a putback by Ellison.
Inside. The size for Bishop Guertin is making a difference in this basketball game.
We don't have heights in the program, Tom, but what's Ellison
I think
go?
Ellison's about 6'7".
Looks it. Nice driving basket underneath. Mackey gets 2. 8-4. Games not really a fast break game, but you can see the speed, the bursts. Rebound, Cortez on the miss by Ellison from outside.
That's not Ellison's game.
Cortez finds a seam and gets fouled.
And that's it. You know what? Give South credit. Despite the size difference, their guards are attacking the basket. Bishop Guertin's got to adjust to that. And until they do and get in there, because all of a sudden those fouls will add up. You don't want to put South at the line early in the half.
Excuse me. Spencer Matarazzo with the foul. It's the second against BG so far. South getting some height onto the floor right now. That's Caden Sheehan, number 34. It looks like he is at least 6'7". As Alize Cortez hits his free throws. It's an 8-6 game. One basket separates these two teams early. Actually, I take that back. Sheehan looks like he's about 6'9". Down court they come. Underneath. Anderson turning, has an open teammate. Matarazzo is going to hold it down.
I was expecting Matarazzo to take him off the dribble there.
Anderson stops, pops, misses, rebound Sheehan. Caden Sheehan, class of 2023, number 34. And we are even in the size advantage, no more for BG. Sheehan got a hand on that, but coming away with it is Tyler Mackey. Mackey changes direction and lays it in. Was that a walk, Tom, or no? No? Good basket by, yeah. He slowed it down quite a bit.
There have been 3 that I've seen in this game that they've gotten away with.
And it's a 10-6 lead for the Cardinals. Sheehan's going to hand it off, set a pick, and ball almost went out of bounds. Good recovery by Caruso. Finds the cutting Mackey, and he shoots it off the glass and in. Sweet kiss. And it's 10-8, a one-basket game again. Sheehan's been effective since he came into the game off the bench for the Panthers. Tries the shot block on Ellison, but, well, even the big guy can hit one.
I didn't think that was his game, but boy, that impressed me.
He's been practicing over the New Year break. And that's a lay-in for Sheehan, who got fouled. He'll go to the line. Caden goes to the line for the and one. So South hanging in there. They had to call an early timeout to reset. Nate Mazerow getting more help off the bench as Karsten Lemire shuttles off, and Alize Cortez, who had a short respite, is back on the court. 2:43 to go first quarter. And at the free throw line, Caden Sheehan.
John, I'm not sure if that number is correct.
Nah,
on the
you don't
roster.
think so, right?
I think that's Wanena.
Oh, it is Wanena. He was 33.
Yeah,
oh, that makes way more sense. Yeah, that's Wanena. I'm sorry.
I don't see him on the bench, so that's got to be him.
Dennis Wanena is 34 in this game. We stand corrected.
See, that's dribbling yourself into trouble.
Underneath, good teamwork there by South.
Yeah, that's dribbling yourself into trouble, and it leads to to a tie game now at 13 apiece.
Wanena to Sammy Witta underneath to Alize Roy Cortez, and we are tied at 13. So it's Dennis Wanena who's had a huge impact since coming in. Long rebound, Jabari Ellison with good hands, recovers.
I want to see Wanena and Ellison one-on-one.
Pretty much
clear everybody off the court.
Yeah, blessed with basketball height for sure. And the battle for the ball, we have a jump ball between Wanena, and fortunately we go to arrows for BG. It is South's ball though. And Josh Tripp into the game will inbound it for the Panthers with 1:41 to go in the first quarter. Alizé Roy Cortez walks it down the court. Looking left, goes left. Between the legs with the dribble
He'll
to his
shoot
right.
it off the dribble too.
Kind of just drifted in close.
And that's what he does.
Kind of put the defense to sleep.
Good player.
But he missed the shot. And BG trying to inbound it. And Winena got a hand on it. I think he
knocked it out.
He's going to say he knocked it off a player that was already out of bounds. So it's still BG ball. But good heads up work by Winena on the inbounds play. And nice play by Ellison to get the bounce pass past him.
Good defense by South, though. Guertin's not getting the ball in the hands of the people they want it in.
Ellison's going to try from there again. 1 for 2 from long range straight middle. Mackey fake left and right and then shot it. Hit the right rim. Rebound BG, and they lost it out of bounds. So that's the good full court press by South that you wanted to see BG do.
Yeah, exactly. And I think BG should do it as well. The one thing is Caruso's out of the game for South right now. So getting a breather. BG, he's their offensive key. So BG's got to force South to shoot from the outside and stop the penetration, dribble penetration.
13-13 with exactly a minute to go in the first quarter. Mackey got fouled as he knifed through the paint.
No, that was Castonguay.
Castonguay, excuse me.
Drives to the hole, and that's one of the things that South wasn't able to do the other night against Nashua North.
Zach Castonguay to the line. And he gives South their first lead of the game. 14-13.
There you go. This game's going to go back and forth all night. This should be a very good, very close basketball game.
South, nice free throw for him there for Castonguay. And he almost got the steal. Let's see. Defense. It's still BG ball. Zach got a hand in there, knocked it out of bounds. South's already had experience with a very close game this season. They beat Wyndham 61-60 on this very court. Outside. Driving, fouled at the, it's an offensive foul they call.
They do. I'm surprised at that.
Yeah. That went against Tyler Mackey,
but
number
that's great
3.
defense. What has South done? They've shut off the dribble penetration. It's not happening for Guertin anymore as it did early in the game.
Yeah, they definitely upped
job.
the intensity on defense.
Yeah, great job defensively by Nashua South. And now Caruso gets back in the game, so let's see if that offense goes. Guard-oriented offense now with Caruso, Castonguay, and Marie Cortez.
Great steal, getting his hands in the way. And, I thought he was going to get to lay it in. He finds the open man, swish.
Well,
what great work by Bishop Guertin. Tyler Mackey to Hudson Nichols.
That's where your good defense goes against you because, Mackey couldn't shoot up against Winena, right? It was going to go right back at him. So he had no choice but to pass it to beyond the three-point line.
And perfect shot by Hudson
Otherwise,
Nichols.
he would have just gone up for an easy 2.
4 seconds.
Oh, you can't allow that if you're Guertin. Great job by Castonguay. Great job.
Gives his team the lead back.
Yeah, you cannot allow that dribble penetration with 3 seconds on the clock. Just block off the baseline, but they weren't able to do it.
A buzzer-beating baseline drive by Zach Castonguay, and South leads this topsy-turvy seesaw battle in the first quarter, 17-16. That South early timeout was effective.
Well, it sure was.
BG was on a roll to begin the game. South called timeout, and then, as Tom's been noting, they upped the defensive intensity quite a bit. That was definitely a Nate Mazarol coaching job, and has turned the tide here, 17-16. See, Al, great job.
It was 6-2 when he called the timeout.
I was thinking, Tom, if Nashua ETV ordered you a lot more cord to go with that long cord, you could probably do another game from home.
I know. That was so good doing it from home. It really was.
Like, where's that cord go to? That goes to the Tom Pound.
I know. That was really great. It could go right down, John, it could go right down on the Mines Falls Trail, all the way down, all the way.
Now, Tom, you tell me if this is a surprise. Back from Nashua ETV headquarters, Pete Johnson informs me that late in the first half, Merrimack leads North 35-30.
That's a big surprise.
Merrimack has led the entire game, 10-6.
And that is at Merrimack.
2014, and now 35-30 late first half. Outside it goes to BG. Now in the second quarter, recovering, trying to regain the lead. Ellison putting on a dribbling display versus Wainena, and off the glass, no good. The foul will go against Dennis. The big man battle underneath. That time, Ellison getting the best of it, at least to draw the foul. He'll have to earn it at the line, though, as the ball didn't go in. This could tie it at 17. Off the rim, no good. BG girls in action tonight, along with the boys. Good representation for both teams. Tom, what do you think of the crowd?
Tonight's pretty good for Tuesday night.
Is it? Yeah.
Lousy weather night.
Back to school after the Christmas,
today's
New Year's break.
Today is what I call the second reality day of the year. The
yeah.
first one is the day after Labor Day.
Oh yeah, back to school.
Yep.
Now it's a new year, 2023. What a display! What a dribbling and shooting display by Zach Castonguay, who's on fire in this game early.
Unbelievable.
A talented player. Gave his team the lead 17-16 at the break. Now has put him ahead by 2, 19-17. After one free throw made by the Cardinals, they make a basket underneath.
They make the basket because this time they passed inside instead of trying to drive it.
Robert Canaway the third with the basket.
We got a tie game at 19.
Great competitive contest here in the first half at South. Castaway gives it up. In rhythm, Alizé Roy Cortez got hit.
Yeah, but a nice rebound in the corner.
Underneath, and the one-timer gets fouled. Get clobbered actually underneath. Did Sammy Witta. Spelled just like it sounds, W-I-T-T-A.
Witta, shoulda, coulda.
And
he didda.
Well, you can't say he did it until he makes these.
He'll make one. He'll make at least one.
Look at you with the puns.
We got some more height coming in.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, you need some height because you're losing some.
You're losing some,
Dennis
right.
Wainena comes off. But yeah, good pool of talent there on both squads. Nate Mazerol can draw from. On the south side, so into the game is.
There you go. See, 2 free throws. I knew it.
Yeah. Is that? Did Caden Sheehan and Dennis Wainena switch uniforms? Maybe?
I think that roster's maybe wrong on the.
Okay. There's a set shot from deep, and it's in. Swish.
Well, I haven't seen a set shot in a long time.
I know. I just automatically think of Don Nelson every time I see that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, didn't Nelson do it with one hand?
He did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shot free throws the same way, too.
He did. One-handed. He was excellent at it. One of the Celtic greats.
And he sweated like crazy, too.
Oh, he did.
Great coach, though.
I almost think he was, I can't remember his number now. I used to know all the numbers from the old Celtics. With good defense by BG, produces some offense as it rattles around, just doesn't go for Ellison.
Rebound by Guertin.
He's going to try it again. No, he's going to drive this time, backs it out. This is for 2, partially blocked. Rebound. Tell you what, Castonguay can jump.
Yeah, he can get up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
look at this. Look at that peak on the shot. That's no ordinary elevation.
Well, basically, Ellison made the mistake. He should have driven to the basket. He should have taken him off the dribble and gone right down the lane. He's got the height to do it. And it would have been a great picture for me, too. See, right here. Do it again. There it is.
Jabari Ellison.
On the floor, they say the foul.
Well, I watched too many NBA games, I guess. I can't believe he didn't give him that basket. But no, he didn't. And so It's just a foul on the floor, and it's
Yeah.
only the second
Yeah,
by
but
the
now
Panthers.
Guertin's got to watch out, John. They got 16 fouls. They don't have any more to give.
Yeah,
So they'll be sending the Panthers to the line, and South's a pretty good free throw shooting team.
yeah. And Tom said 6 pause team fouls, not
Right.
16, but still that's a lot for first.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
a foul against South as they are starting to pile them up now. They have 3. That one against Karsten Lemire. Pretty clear-cut foul there. And that'll put BG at the line. In and out. Our cameraman today, Tim O'Neill, Michaela Savaggio, also working our camera crew and the controls. Executive producer Pete Johnson in the studio manning this game and also the feed from Merrimack where North is doing battle with the Tomahawks. BG has tied it with the free throw. 23-23 as Zach Castaway will walk it down court. Exactly 5 minutes to go in the first half. There's Caruso, swish!
Tell you, this kid can shoot.
So
You
Josh Caruso.
You got to body him and take
Yeah.
him out of his game. North did that. They shadowed him very well because North's got quick guards,
Yeah.
but they really kept him out of the loop on offense. Guertin's going to have to try to do the same thing.
Up top. BG trying to work it through, and Caruso steals. Good hands.
Foul,
And
bump
they're
foul.
gonna call the foul, the bump against Spencer Matarazzo.
Yeah, Matarazzo, if he had just leaned one step further, he would have been able to avoid him, but he couldn't.
And being the 7th foul,
There go to the line, 440. It'll be a long 440.
yeah, every foul to the line. Josh Caruso to shoot free throws. Gerard Yellison checks back into the game. Had a
This
brief
is one
rest.
of the better Nashua South offensive teams. They can score some points.
Yeah, they got some pure scorers out there, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do.
I mean, like Zach Castaway's impressed, and so is Josh Caruso.
And they're young.
And they're young, and they got the free throw. Tom King proved
Yeah, that's not bad.
the form at the line.
Yeah,
Am I
take
seeing
that.
knee bend or not? I thought I saw a lot of wrist flick.
let's see. See how
I
Castaway
think the
does.
knees were rigid.
Oh, he gets
he's
right
get-
down.
he's
He
getting
gets
in
right
there.
down. Oh, yeah.
Oh, pretty.
Textbook.
Yes.
I got to grab video of that for Pete for my school.
It's just enough.
Right.
And so the 2 free throws give South their biggest lead of the game, 28-23. Good defense combined with some high percentage shooting. Speaking of that, swish going the other way. Luke Anderson
He's a good shooter. No question about it.
cuts into that lead. That
But you'd
was-
like Luke, John. Baseball's his game. He's a baseball player. He's a shortstop, baseball player.
Oh, but it was a 2-3. It was a 3-pointer.
They did not call the jump, and they didn't call the double dribble.
What was the call?
Oh, it was shot and missed, ball out of bounds, I believe. Oh, Guertin ball.
It is Guertin ball. They're inbounding in front of the bench.
Yep.
I was looking underneath the basket. Now here they come. Matt Sanasuazo hasn't been heard from for a little bit.
Oh, Anderson wants to take it.
Anderson outside.
Yep.
And
Timeout.
timeout BG.
Yeah,
Tom, coaching staff, BG.
John Fisher.
Is John Fisher an assistant?
Not sure. I don't have the.
I thought you wrote about that player on there. Wasn't he a South or North player? Or no, my imagination.
Not for boys basketball.
Okay, not boys basketball. Okay. Well, that's sometimes that happens where you end up a former player of one team ends up coaching against them.
That happens all the
Yeah.
time.
28-26. We're following at the half Merrimack and North. Merrimack maintaining a lead. 39-32 at the midway break. The Tomahawks on top of the Titans. T&T battle in Merrimack.
That is a big one.
Early in the season. North-South on January 20. Mark it down. The boys will do battle of the bridge.
Yeah, boys and girls.
And girls. I think the boys game is I won't speculate.
And you know, there's 2 North-South hockey games. That'll be first one's next week.
Hope to do 'em. Long shot in and out. Good rebound. Caruso batted it to Castonguay. Castonguay fake left, goes right, dishes. Caruso had an opening for a moment.
Good defense on Caruso not to give him the step.
In the corner, Caruso.
He's looking to get open. And there he steps back, but no.
Got double teamed.
Yep,
Long cross court. It's going to be from the right corner, in and out.
Still, you did a good job to find the open man there if you're South.
And it was Lemire, couldn't get it to go. Driving, what speed, around the rim, no good. Almost fouled trying to get the ball back. Did Tyler Mackey.
Mackey's got good speed off the dribble. That's what I think he does very well.
Caruso had the hometown fans on their feet, couldn't get it to go, and it traveled.
Yeah, but Guertin's got to do a better job on the boards, John.
Yeah.
You miss from the outside. You've got to get that rebound and take advantage of it. You're only down 2 now.
South's been beating them to some loose balls and rebounds.
I expect South to try to open up the outside by maybe going a little bit more inside.
Got the battle of the big men that resumes here. Jabari Ellison against Dennis Wimena.
I want to see Ellison take him off the dribble. I want to see those 2 fly in the air.
Changing directions twice with Sanasuazo, knifing to the basket.
Yeah.
Good.
He's tough.
Good work by the football guy, the quarterback, Matt Sanasuazo. What an athlete.
He is tough, believe me.
And Sanasuazo, I got him credit for the block right there. He got a fingertip at least on that ball. Throws it to Mackey, and Mackey throws it up, nearly got kicked in the head on the ground. Also getting upended was Karsten Lemire. Foul against the Cardinals. It is their 8th.
Yeah, offensive foul though, so it's they're going to talk about it to see if it was a foul looking for the ball or if it was an offensive foul.
I thought it goes 1 and 1.
If it's an offensive foul, no.
No.
If they call a charge, no.
Okay. 28 all.
But if it's a foul where they're banging into each other looking for the loose ball or whatever, then that's different. Well, Sanasuazo had to be very careful there to get away. You've got to figure somebody's in foul trouble if you've got 18 fouls already.
Wide open shot doesn't go. And a couple of shorter players were battling Jabari Ellison for the ball.
And one of them got called for a foul.
Yes, they did. BG will inbound it.
Can't tell who it was. They didn't give the signal.
I think it was you take your pick underneath.
Wide open.
Involved.
Wide open is Mackey.
Cortez cuts him off at the pass.
The press. South's pressure does the trick, but they had Mackey wide open. They didn't go to him.
And there's Castonguay got fouled as he shot it at the top of his jump. What a jump. That's a real jump shot that he's got.
You've got to love these guards that South's got. Castonguay, Caruso, Cortez, Roy Cortez. I mean, they're just tough as nails.
They're nickname worthy, those 3 guys.
But they're young, you know?
Yeah.
Young kids. I think Castonguay may be a junior, I'm not positive. He's the elder statesman.
Scramble on the floor for the ball. The possession arrow is going to favor South, it looks like. Nope. Jabari Ellison back there to do the throw in. Or do we have Alizé at the line?
Well, yeah, it's at the line if there was a foul looking for the
There's
ball.
a lot of confusion right now about what's going to happen here.
Yep. It's Guertin's ball, isn't it? No, it's South's ball. What?
South's
They must have
ball
called
to inbound.
They must have called a jump ball.
Yes. That makes sense. That's what I thought it was initially.
Yeah, no one came over to the table to call it.
Alizé Cortez may have shot it there, but he's trying to pass it.
Walked away, goes out of bounds. It's going to be off BG. Cardinals are celebrating.
So I think Alizé Roy Cortez would like that one back. He made the decision to pass, and I don't think anybody was even trying to block his shot.
A minute 38 to play here in the first half.
30-28, South up by 2. Santa Suazo to the corner. Mackey's going to shoot it. That's Anderson, excuse me, and Mackey gets fouled underneath with the basket, and that is a foul against Zach Castleguay, one of the few mistakes he made in his first half. To the line goes Tyler Mackey, the senior. Gavin Bombara shuttles off, and into the game comes Hudson Nichols, who's got a three-pointer. Free throw is missed, so it's just a two-point play, and we're tied at 30.
Get it to
Alizé
Caruso.
Roy Cortez hands it off.
Say Caruso. This is in the corner. He's going to come out on top. There he is. He's going to shoot it. Yep. Bang.
And it's
Oh,
in and out. Good-looking shot. Doesn't go. Mackey pushing the pace. Drives to the basket, and it's a blocking foul, they'll say. It might have went either way, but Caruso's going to get called for it. And it's the sixth foul as a team for South with 1:03 to go in the first half. In case you missed our update from Merrimack, the Tomahawks have a 39-32 lead over currently undefeated Nashua North.
And North's got a huge one that we'll be doing on National ETV. You will be. I'll be at in Derry for BG Picketed Girls, but you'll be doing North Bedford Boys, which is pretty big.
Yeah, Bedford off to a tremendous start.
Yeah, and Steve Lane thinks that they're really, 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 really good.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
once in a generation good?
Yeah, like they're going to give us a hard time good.
Yeah.
Like if we don't beat them at some point, we're not going to win a title good.
Bedford, the sports machine.
Boy, isn't it ever?
Yeah.
What a job in football with that team. Best high school defense I've ever seen.
Really?
You know? I
Wow.
mean, what, 7 shutouts, John. in
You've
football.
seen a lot of football.
7. I've never seen anybody do 7 shutouts in a season.
That's a lot of shutouts.
And they shut one area out in the second half to win the title.
Good defense wins championships. And so do great ones. That is great. Half a minute to go.
Right, Mackey's trying to get everybody on the same page.
Hudson Nichols gives it up. Javari Ellison swings it to Mackey. To the cutting Santa Suazo. Doesn't go. Back to Ellison as the Cardinals get another bite at the apple. One-handed off the side of the backboard.
All right, just couldn't get the layup to go, and they didn't know what to do. And Cortez is going to take that shot.
You know
He's
it.
just going to dribble.
Yep.
There he goes. Bang.
Bang. Buzzer beater, halftime.
Yep.
A 33-31 South lead. Thanks to that last second shot by Alizé Roy Cortez, who calmly walks off. Business as usual, apparently, for the youngster. Those talented young forecourt players for Nashua South. We look forward to seeing what they can do in the second half as they walk off with their coach Nate Mazarol, and the players make their way past our table here at Nashua ETV. So
hard-fought game, but
yeah,
a good one.
It is.
Yeah.
Anybody's contest still. Really 2 points separate the two teams.
I don't know what it is about South. I always have a feel for who's going to take the shot with them. You know, they've got good guards. You know, if they've got the ball in their hands, they're going to put it up.
Yeah, Alizé Cortez, he kind of looked like he was just doing warm-ups in his driveway. He was so casual about it, but he knew exactly how much time was left, and he certainly buried it and untied the game. It's 33-31. I'm John Collins with Tom King, our camera crew Tim O'Neill and Michaela Savageau. We'll be back with second half action coming up here from Nashua High South after this mid-game break.
What are you doing in there?
What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nashua High South. We're courtside at halftime. Nashua South leading 33-31 to 31 over the visiting Bishop Guertin Cardinals boys basketball team. It has been a very exciting first half here at South, with the Panthers up by 2. Meanwhile, Nashua North fighting for their undefeated lives over in Merrimack. They were trailing 39-32 at the half. I understand from our executive producer Pete Johnson, keeping an eye on the scores, that game has now entered the third quarter. So they're a little bit ahead of us, and it's 49-35 now as Merrimack has opened up a big lead.
14-point lead, wow.
Yeah. Now
Whoa.
here's one that might not shock you very much, Tom.
Yeah.
In the first quarter, you were just talking about football shutouts?
Yeah.
16-0 over Londonderry with a minute left to go in the first quarter.
That's BG girls, right?
Bedford against Londonderry. I think it's boys basketball.
Okay.
Londonderry boys basketball not that good this year?
BG is supposed to be playing Londonderry girls tonight.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you're right. I saw that.
Yeah.
But now he's monitoring Bedford boys basketball. You tell me they're great.
Yeah.
They're pitching a shutout against Londonderry in the first quarter.
Not surprised.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, one guy who's not getting shut out is Castingway. He's got 14 points to lead himself.
Nice.
Think he makes a difference for them?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, updating Londonderry's on the scoreboard, 24-3 Bedford in that game. So we have a very exciting one here as the four-court trio of Caruso and Alize Roy Cortez and, of course, Zach Castingway, just tremendous, leading the way to a 33-31 advantage. BG was kind of beleaguered there on a lot of those possessions, kind of not able to finish against the tenacious South defense. What do you do for a halftime adjustment if you're the Cardinals, Tom? Maybe.
Oh, I think you've got to play better defense on Castingway. He's got 14 points. You got to shut down Castingway. You got to shut down.
You put one guy on him?
You got to shut down Castingway. You got to shut down Caruso.
Yeah. Do they have anybody that can match him?
I don't know. I'll tell you what, John. I'm gonna try for a new job. I am gonna offer my services to be Speaker of the House because they can't seem to find one.
You going there?
So
you gonna go there?
I'll go there and do
Don't
it.
go there.
How much would they pay?
Stay here.
Why? I can do the games from home.
I don't want you to physically go there or verbally go there.
I can do them on Zoom.
Oh, what a mess that is. All right, so.
I'm offering my services up.
Oh, boy. So that's Tom King. I'm John Collins. Our camera crew, Michaela Savaggio and Tim O'Neill.
Trying to trip Joe Marcellano with this cord, but you won't go near it. So.
We're going to be doing Bedford versus North on Friday. Looking forward to that game. Also, I'm looking forward to a lot of basketball this season, namely South North later this month. We'll be courtside for that. A fresh 8 minutes up on the scoreboard here, third quarter. They had a Happy New Year message on the official program to welcome people back for the new year to Belanger Gymnasium for this rivalry game. Panthers off to a 4-0 start, but you never know.
The fourth time I've been in this gym since the season started. We had 2 tournament games, and I've been this is the second South regular season game. Actually, I think it's the 5th time I've been here.
Javari Ellison back to Tyler Mackey, swings it to Luke Anderson. First possession of the second half belongs to Bishop Guertin as they look to tie it up. Trailing by a basket, Mackey finds an opening, and it's tied at 33 all.
Yeah, he took Cortez off the dribble. I think he can keep doing that until South comes up with the double.
Zach Castingway walks it up court. Burst of speed, stops, pops, and rattles it in. What a great player.
Has he made up for, just picked it up right up where he left off.
35-33. Castingway bearing down on defense on Luke Anderson. Now Tyler Mackey looking for a teammate to pass to. Nearly had it slapped away from the recipient of the pass. Spencer Matarazzo nearly threw it away.
Castingway almost had it.
Santa Suazo with an open 3, buries it.
Yeah, he's tough to leave open.
Matt Sanasuazo gives the Cardinals their first lead in a while, 36-35.
South's going to get more people involved offensively, John.
South swinging it around the perimeter. And a double team on the shot, no good for Caruso. Baseline now, Sanasuazo just takes it away, and good job not traveling as he gives up the ball before he could get called for walking. Is Javari Ellison. He shot from distance a few times in this game, not this time.
Well, good defense by Hedquist.
Catch and shoot doesn't go for Luke Anderson. Long rebound for South, and Caruso passing it to Castonguay, going to work on the dribble. Had it slapped away though. Clean steal by Tyler Mackey. Ellison pushing the pace. Anderson basket.
You're almost another fast break away from a timeout.
Yes, biggest lead I think of the game for Bishop Guertin by 3. Caruso leaves it short. BG with it, long pass, open Anderson. Doesn't get the shot, now he shoots it, and now you're gonna get a timeout.
And there you go.
We just look over at Nate Mazerol in unison, and he points to himself with 2 thumbs.
7-0 run.
He didn't have to make the T sign.
Nope.
I think the officials look it over too. We just know Nate's rhythm by now, I think.
You knew one more basket,
yeah,
easy basket, was going to do it.
And what does this remind you of? The reset in the first quarter?
Pretty much.
Yeah, another.
It was 6-2 at that point. It was a 4-point game then.
Yeah, now it's a 5-point game, 40-35. This game has had its swings of momentum. And I think Tom has pointed it out that basketball is a game of runs. It's like volleyball. Volleyball's the momentum game, I think. And basketball's the runs.
And we've been in volleyball matches, John, where one team looks like they're really out of it, and all of a sudden, boom, it all changes.
Yeah, it's like infectious.
Yeah.
Same's true in basketball largely. And the turnaround doesn't go. South going cold shooting now, down by 5, and BG has a chance to make hay. In the corner, Ellison thought about the shot, goes baseline, runs out of room, and wrestling match for the ball.
Jump ball to be South's ball.
It is. The Panthers get to take it down court as the arrow goes their way with 5:19 to go. Third quarter, a lot of basketball left, but BG with their biggest lead of the game, trying to protect it now on defense.
South could just score in a heartbeat. They're a run away from taking over.
Handoff, Castonguay backs it out. A mismatch on size.
Big guy and size.
And he takes advantage.
Wow.
Oh, they say the foul was on the floor.
He took advantage of the classic mismatch, but you know Castonguay can get up as high as Ellison can.
He can,
yeah.
And Ellison can't match that kind of speed in the paint.
Right.
Understandably so. It's one of those things where you, as a basketball player, can I decline the foul? Can I decline the penalty and take the basket? No, you can't. Not in basketball. So they wipe out the basket, and it's an inbound play for the Panthers. They swing it. Alize Cortez, Zach Castonguay. Thing is, they don't really have any small guys to cover Zach Castonguay. The BG's got pretty good height all around. Underneath, great feed by Dennis Wainena, and playing pinball off the backboard. Can't get it to go, though, was Karsten Lemire. What's the call, goaltending?
Good. Whatever it is, it's 2 points.
Yeah, Dennis doesn't agree with it. He's pleading his case to the official over there. Did both officials believe it was goaltending?
Well, all it took was one of them to make the call. The other one didn't go over to talk to him about it. So
I don't know if the ball was close enough to the basket for that.
And now Guertin is on a 9-0 run.
9-0. South needs a basket, or it's going to go double digits. Faking left, going right, and running into a wall. Alize Cortez gives it up.
The
Caruso.
size for Guertin is starting to take effect.
Castonguay, brilliant basket to control the spin off the glass.
Well,
to
he
get it to go.
He finally got a matchup on somebody who was his size, right?
Yes. And that, he had to outstretch his hand to the maximum. I didn't think he was going to be able to make it over the rim from that distance. There's a missed shot. Great save by Caruso. Blocking the pass behind the back. Ellison, what a play to the corner. In
for three.
What a sequence right there by both teams. Javari Ellison, and it's a three-pointer.
Anderson with the three, Ellison with that tip on the pass.
And how about the behind the back to avoid the re-steal?
Right.
Great sequence of playing basketball.
Trying to get dribble penetration, not able to do it. Guertin's keeping him on the perimeter.
The catch and shoot, Caruso grazed the glass high, didn't
Foul
go.
Winena on the rebound. That's I don't know, that's a borderline play. Didn't look like it to me. Winena's going like, what am I supposed to do? I'm going up for the ball like he is.
An 8-point game right now.
Winena had 3 fouls, or 2 fouls. The only Panther with 2 fouls. Guertin had a couple of reserves, Matarazzo being one of them with 3.
Sammy Witta and Devin Sawyer, number 10 and 12, checking in for South. Some fresh legs off the bench.
It's an 8-point lead for the Cardinals.
Maybe to try to produce a turnover. Too much room.
Yeah, well, you can't give him that room. He's a good shooter.
Matt Sanasuazo buries it.
48-37.
11-point lead now for the Cardinals, biggest of the game. They assert themselves here in the third quarter. With 2:50 to go, South is reeling right now, having scored just 6 points in this, 4 points in this quarter, and that stays at 4. Down comes Sanasuazo, flings it cross court. Anderson can't get it to go.
Too strong on the shot. You can tell when he put it up. Had a lot of momentum on that shot, maybe too much.
Wrestling at the ball.
Guertin's doing it on the defensive end, John. They are just shutting down the interior.
Yeah, their defense has certainly.
I don't think that there were a couple of baseline drives and a couple of open shots outside that John Fisher probably addressed at halftime.
Yeah, noticeable difference.
And now, a tough turnover there, but now Nate Maswell is talking about some of the same things, right?
Yeah. Walking the ball down court comes Castanguay as he passes it to Devin Sawyer. Sawyer to Caruso, baseline, almost lost the handle. He got fouled. He was fortunate, I think, to get fouled. It looked like he was about to lose that ball or lose control of it. He will go to the line to shoot 2. South needs them both, trailing by 11.
Guertin's doing a better job of the foul situation. They only have 2 team fouls.
Yeah, how about that, to up the impact of the defense and yet not foul anybody. Pretty good start to the second half for BG, to say the least, up by 10 despite that free throw by Caruso. Has got another. Get the game back to single digits. He does.
South's going to have to do it just like I always tell you. When you're down, you got to turn your defense, make your defense turn into offense, right?
Yeah.
South's going to have to play better defensively in order to stop them. Now, Guertin's resting some key guys. This is South's chance to make a little bit of a run.
William Moynihan newly into the game, number 32. He finds.
Yeah, but no defense there, right?
Tyler Mackey cutting through for 2 more.
There's too many dribble penetrations in this half for Guertin. And what that's doing is that's opening up the outside for Anderson and Sanasuazo.
BG outscoring South 19-6 in this third quarter. That's not going to help from the corner. Mackey had it stolen away. Castanguay with a trailer layup drill. Zach Castanguay, great work there. 9-point game. BG. And the lay-in. Not good enough on defense by South.
They are going back and forth.
Castanguay with it. Tyler Mackey, great play there, taking it to the basket. In rhythm for 3.
Yep.
Zach Castanguay.
2-man game. Caruso, Castanguay.
He can hit from anywhere.
He is something else, boy. No wonder Steve Lane talked about that after that Northeast. Hope our guys realize it won't be easy. Look at that.
Anderson putting his body on the line. He hits the deck.
Still 10-point game. It's got to come on a defensive end for South. It is not right now.
Yeah, Castaway got stuck up in the air. He was lucky to find a teammate. The handoff, no good.
Yeah, defense there by Guertin. See,
Yeah.
South's not getting that. They're not getting that kind of defense on the other end of the floor.
Yeah, they got to start right now.
Yep, timeout.
Nate Mazerel wants to talk about it. Or was that a BG timeout?
BG timeout.
Yeah, I think both teams need a break just to get their breath. 10-point game, 54-44. This quarter has been owned by BG. They had 31 points to start.
It's owned, but not out of reach.
No, it was was it 23 to 9? No, 6 and 7 and 4, 11. It's 23 to 11 in this quarter. A lot of points. So there's 6 minutes and 6.5 minutes left to go in the Merrimack North game. Guess what? One basket.
2-point game?
2-point game.
Yep.
51-49, Merrimack clinging to a 2-point lead. With 6.5 minutes left to go in that one. North, it took a while for North to get back in it, but making that late surge.
Yeah, but Guertin's defense has really done the job in the third quarter.
Yeah.
But what really has done it for them is they've been able to come down and score. South has not played well defensively in this quarter.
No.
They've allowed 23 points in this quarter, John.
They have. I mean, BG, a couple baskets. It's almost like they're going to equal their first half total. Which
That's
was
a lot of
31.
a lot of points.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
That's a ton of points to allow.
Yeah.
In a quarter.
I mean, if you tell Nate Mazerel you're going to let up, 25, 30 points in a quarter, that's a death knell
so
right
now
there.
one of the reasons Fisher called timeout was to just go over the play now.
Last play.
Try to hold the ball.
15 seconds left
That's
to go in the
tough
third
to do
quarter.
for a high school team to hold it for 33 seconds.
Yeah, because then you end up holding it too long and not getting a quality shot away.
Yeah, they're going to get a quality shot here. No.
Triple team, and he got fouled. Did he?
Well, they called a foul. They called an offensive foul.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Must have been away from the ball.
He blew it right on the play.
Yeah. So 54-44, 10-point game with 2.3. Can they get a shot?
Timeout, you take it down, and ooh, we may have a turnover there.
Oh, no. Not good.
Yeah.
Chance for a catch and shoot for BG.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. See what the call was. Yes, it is. Yep. Yep. So now you want to get Ellison up.
Yeah.
He's the guy. You got 1 second left.
Yeah, it's a catch and shoot.
Just touch it with your hands. Get it up.
Looking for a teammate. Looking. He gets rid of it. Anderson, that would count. But
Yeah, they've got to work on a play for Ellison inside. I mean, why go outside?
right there.
With it? He's right there. Just throw it right up.
there was Wainana was not even out there.
Exactly.
He had nobody to contest
Throw
it.
it right up to him.
Alley-oop.
Yeah. So we've got a 10-point game here after 3 here at the Belanger Gym. 54-44 in favor of Bishop Guertin. Close game at Merrimack with North and Merrimack going at it.
North up by 1 with 4:10 left.
Ooh, 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to go back and forth.
Yeah. North against Merrimack. The Tomahawks versus the Titans.
Yep.
I looked around the NHIAA website today, and I saw BG will play at home against Pinkerton next on the 6th. Meanwhile, North is going to take on Bedford. We're going to do that game on Nashua ETV on Friday at 6:30 at Nashua High North. First visit there in 2023. And South is going to play at Trinity. They're going up to Manchester 2 games in a row. They're going to play at Trinity on Friday, and
Tough
then I think
matchup.
it's Tuesday they're playing at Central.
Yep. Central's not what they were.
No?
I don't think.
January 20, circle it. South versus North.
Yeah, this is a
Here.
I mean, this is a game they really, you know, they're a stretch now where you're getting into a rhythm now. You're getting into the Tuesday, Friday rhythm that we used to know, right? Last year was Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yes. And I expect Tom King will be here on January 20th unless he gets inaugurated as speaker on that day.
I'm gonna go for that one. You know what?
I think that is inauguration
decide.
day, isn't it? Alice Cortez got
not-
hit as he let it go. He wanted the call, didn't get it.
Wanted the call, didn't get it, but you know what? This is a team that Nate Mazerow won't say don't take the shot because they can shoot it.
Yeah.
But they need to get the ball in the hands of some of their scorers. Caruso's got to get going.
Ellison with it. BG kind of taking their time here with a 10-point lead. Anderson looking for a quality shot. Ellison backs out, and they say he travels. Jabari's like, I had a pivot foot. It was the one that was in front, but no, the official saw steps.
Because I'll tell you what, BG's going to have to open up that lead if they want to win this game. You're not going to hold a 10-point lead. This team can score. Get Caruso going. Get a couple of these shooters on. Get Castonguay back at it.
They had a little cold spell there in the third quarter.
That won't last.
No, it's Castonguay, of course.
Unless they get in their faces, which North did the other night.
Zach looking for an open teammate. Driving is Sammy Witta. Now he's forced to back it out. Santa Suazo with tough defense.
Santa Suazo. I mean, I thought Santa Suazo, a good defensive player in football. He's going to be that way in basketball, right?
Yeah, definitely. Turnaround shot.
Yeah.
Swish.
Boy, he got Ellison turned around, didn't he?
ARC.
Ellison lost him.
ARC with some good arc.
That's a
on that
great
one.
arc. He was wishing it was 3, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Oh boy, nice swish though. No wish, but swish. Back in and out. Mackey. Driving, Santa Suazo was double teamed. The open shot for Anderson, long on the three-point attempt. Santa
the
Suazo
offensive
rebound.
board.
Yeah.
Can't allow that.
Yeah, another long possession for the Cardinals. Santa Suazo.
Dang. He is something else when he gets hot.
Just flicked a wrist and it goes through.
So you play good defense and you still give up the three-pointer and bang. Tough one.
I know, you get 2 points, give up 3, lose 1. He gets it off. Out of bounds.
Southpaw, tipped off
BG,
Ellison.
yeah.
I still want to see him clear the floor and have Winena and Ellison one-on-one.
Yeah. That's what they do in the at the end of extra time. They clear offense, penalty shots.
Right, just clear it away.
Caruso in rhythm from the side.
That's it.
Josh Caruso. I don't know what Anderson was saying, but he was arguing some point. That's just beautiful shooting by Josh
but
Caruso.
They can't allow that. If you're Guertin, you've got to stay with Caruso all over the floor.
Ellison's going to shoot it in and out. Rebound, offense.
And you know what, John? If there's one thing where South's getting beat, it's on the boards.
Yeah. Mackey's playing some great basketball here in the second half. Tyler with that rebound and basket. That doesn't go. Getting a hand on it was Winena.
Winena couldn't get that offensive board.
Couldn't direct it to somebody.
Guertin,
Mackey, bounce pass.
Gertin's getting them.
Ellison, Anderson, looking for an opening.
Anderson should probably stick to the outside and let Mackey try to take him off the
Santa Suazo, he'll shoot it.
Not happening there.
Ellison, bounce pass.
Oh, what
Mackey.
a pass by Ellison. He got Winena to come out and commit.
Yeah.
And they all forgot about Mackey.
For a big guy, Ellison's got some great dribbling and passing skills and good hands. There's a shot in the paint and doesn't go for Caruso.
South is running out of time.
Castonguay.
You've got 4 minutes left to play.
Yeah, the clock's not their friend right now.
No.
Trailing by a dozen. Just over 4 minutes to go, and BG not slowing down on the scoring.
Anderson should have called timeout there.
Caruso gets the Castonguay. He's going to go into his playground skills.
He's not going to miss. He's going to miss a close-up shot.
Wasn't there a taller player in front of him? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Castonguay, unbelievable.
If he wants the basket, he's going to take. If he wants the shot, he's going to take it. He's going to make it.
And he did. 61-51.
Oh, dangerous pass.
Oh, it's right there in front of Zach.
Short Anderson's legs, tired legs.
Great anticipation underneath by Spencer
Paul's going to go
Matarazzo.
against South, but Anderson's got tired legs. You leave a three-pointer that short,
Yeah.
and let's see if they take him out. Yes, they're going to give him a breather.
Timeout on the floor.
There's a timeout anyway.
Opportunity to check in on what's going on in Merrimack, courtesy of Pete Johnson back in the studio. And let's see. Oh, 59-58 Merrimack with 2:51 left.
Yep, told you we'd go back and forth, didn't I?
It did, yeah. Want to remind viewers, if you want to catch the end of the North game on NPTV Channel 96, I don't want them changing from my game, but they can do it. It's 96. 2 screens, put both of them on, 2 TVs.
They're doing a lot of games in there. They're doing a good job there.
Yeah.
Doing some hockey. They can have West Side Arena.
Oh, really?
Brr. Well,
no heat
actually,
at
where
all?
they do it, the heat's on.
Yeah.
There's heat up there, so that's where they broadcast from. They could stay warm.
How's Rivier hockey doing?
Yeah, they won about 5. They won as many games as they did last year. They've won 5 games.
Brand new team,
They're
right?
on the second year.
Second year.
Second year. So
Good for them.
Yeah, we should do a game. If we can
Yeah, I
get-
would love to.
Yeah, if we can get there.
I was thinking of good rinks, and I was thought of the Conway.
Tim's cringing right now.
So a 10-point game. And
Lobby for North-South
Yeah.
next week. North-South-Hegan, South Pelham next week. Next Wednesday night at Conway. They play twice, though. They'll play in towards the end of the season, too.
could do that. Agreed.
We've always done that second game.
Outside, open shot. Mackey doesn't get it to go.
Nope.
South fortunate with that rebound.
Yeah, so you've got Anderson on the bench, and he's their outside guy.
Castonguay's got to make some big shots down the stretch.
Wainena.
Get some help from the big man. Dennis Wainena puts it back on the miss by the ace. A rare miss. It is a 61-53 game, and South certainly does need defense. Trailing by 8 with 3:20 left. In the middle, Mackey. No, he left it short. Wainena got enough hands on it. He directs it.
This is the comeback right here, John.
It is the run they need.
Yeah, I think John Fisher's gonna be calling
Castonguay,
timeout
difficult
soon.
shot from the corner. Air.
Rushed it. You rushed it.
He did, certainly. Did not lock in on the hoop.
See, now you got guys who don't handle the basketball a lot, but now you got Mackey.
Open
Hey,
shot, Hudson
yeah,
Nichols. He
again.
hit it 3 earlier, not there.
Yeah, no.
Deflected pass. Zach Castonguay has to come back and get it. That slowed him down. Caruso! Beautiful decision there. There was nobody underneath to stop him. And it is a 6-point game. Suddenly, South with the run. Mackey trying to stop
Oh,
it.
that's a dagger. That is a dagger. They were on their way to a comeback, and
Technical.
Mackey overrules them. They got a T on who?
I think it was on Mackey.
It might be on BG. Yeah.
I think
Are
Mackey
they going to take the basket
said
away?
something.
He must have said something.
Did they take it away?
No, they won't if he hit the shot and then
Yeah, I think
got,
he
got
basically,
verbal.
to lack of a better term, I think he was gloating on somebody.
Yep.
And the official was right there. He heard him, whatever he said.
John, in the first half, South was 9. I forgot to say it at halftime. South was 9 for 9 from the line at halftime. They'd barely gone to the line in this second half.
I'm looking at Josh Caruso's eyes and his bearing at the line. He
Perfect.
really knows how
So
to
you
concentrate.
give up the 2 points.
This kid knows how to block everything out and shoot.
Oh yeah, he's cool customer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You give up the 2 points, and now you give South the ball back. So that 3-pointer by Mackey, that jumper by Mackey, doesn't do a whole heck of a lot.
Right. Possession. 7-point game. South. Caruso, long on the shot, long rebound. He gets it. He gets his own rebound. In the corner, Wainena plays it up top to Zach Castonguay. They
It's
want
a
the ball.
7-point game, but it feels like a 2-point game, doesn't it?
It does, because of this talent on South's part, but there is only 2 minutes left. They need this shot. No good by Caruso. They say it was out of bounds, even though Wainena made a valiant
If
effort
that
to save
went, this place would have gone crazy.
You're right. You're right. That would have been like a goal at the Winter Classic at Fenway. That would have been a huge roar. In the middle.
He's got to take it all the way.
And he does. You called it. And that's a big basket for BG because now they've got 9 points back and momentum. A momentum killer.
And what's the whistle here?
Somebody's going to the line for South.
No, the inbounds.
Inbound.
The inbounds.
Okay.
It's BG's ball.
BG's ball. Don't know what happened.
South turned it over. Somehow, some way.
A walk, maybe?
Yep.
They couldn't afford that either.
Wasn't a 5-second call.
1:42 left. A one-handed scoop
swat.
shot denied.
Yeah, got a little lazy on that layup. You've got to block out the shooter with your body.
Good hustle by Lemire to secure what would have been a steal by BG in the backcourt.
Tried to get a little too cute with that layup.
Castonguay got leveled.
When you're going up against a big man, you've got to block out you've got to block him out with your body so that he's not able to reach for the shot.
Makes sense. 9-point game, not out of the realm of possibility,
Yeah,
but
if you're South right now, you got to get the ball down court fast, and you got to put up threes.
Threes, yeah. South in the land of the threes right now, and see, going to his right, Lemire hands it off to Sam Witta.
Now they're going to go for a two.
Lemire going for two, nicely done.
Yeah, Lemire just goes right up and lays it in, and he knew that Ellison couldn't foul him.
Oh, the steal, the jam!
Oh my, here we go.
Timeout.
Yep, got to call timeout there.
What do we got? Is it a timeout?
Yep, they're all going over. Timeout, 1:08 to play.
No?
No, I guess not.
The official thought that somebody called timeout, I think, and he went over and he said, my bad. He was kind of smiling about it.
Well,
so,
I'll tell you what, if I'm BG, I would have called timeout.
full court press.
Yeah, that's
Mackey, 2-on-1. The big guy's back. Wainena, and they make it work. BG gets the basket. They're up by 7 with a minute left. South in desperation mode here. They need a three. Caruso is going to drive for two instead. Good non-call, I think. And now, what do we have? Out of bounds off
out of bounds
South.
off South.
Yeah.
Surprised that South isn't going for threes.
Yeah,
Getting
you know,
the ball
they weren't
to
thinking, I
Castonguay
think.
and Caruso. At that point,
yeah.
I think it's time to shoot threes.
Yeah, they had to slow it down just enough.
Yep. Now you just take your time for your BG.
Yeah.
You dribble out and you use the clock. That's what Mackey's got to do.
He caught himself at the last
Yeah, he did, because he
there.
wanted to take that layup.
Right, he was in just offensive mode.
Yep. No, you don't take that shot.
There he goes again.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just pull it back out.
South needs the ball.
But South South's in trouble, John. Why? Take a look at the fouls.
Oh, they're not sending them to the line. They're just doing inbound plays.
No, but take a look at the fouls.
Yeah, it's only 4 and 3.
Right.
So they
can't.
They can't put them at
South's
the line.
got to foul quickly as much as they can to put Guertin at the line, but they're not. I don't even think it's going to say they do it there.
Yeah.
But it won't put them at the line. So that's only the 4th team foul for South. That's how wide open this game has been in the second half.
So it needs 6, right?
Needs 7.
7.
Got to get to 7.
Oh,
so they've got to foul
3
more times with 27.6 seconds left.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it takes another 10 seconds off the clock.
Right. Exactly.
Inbound play, and
if you're,
what do we have? Oh,
turnover.
They said over and back?
Yeah, evidently. Yep.
Okay, so it's a turnover. That defensive hustle by South pays off. They'll take a timeout now, talk it over, what to do, how to get 7 points in 25 seconds. Without having your team in the penalty, it's more difficult. You can't put them at the line.
A 3, still right, exactly. You got to put them at the line. You only have 14 fouls.
So I guess you just go for
happen.
broke on the inbound plays and commit fouls even before maybe the clock starts. I don't know. Like immediately, right? 1 second per foul.
Foul the inbounds guy.
1 second per foul. That's like maul somebody in the inbounds plays. You have to do it. Like, you know, just basically tackle whoever gets the ball. 1 second fouls. Let's go to Merrimack and see what's going on there on Channel 96. 26 seconds left. Merrimack's got a 3-point lead.
I was going to say they caught up.
67-64.
26 seconds there, 25.8
Isn't that
here.
funny? Same.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
And they were way ahead for a while.
I know.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That
We're actually 0.2 ahead.
How about that, huh?
Well, there was no fouls in this half. That's what happened.
So we can get that win, ETV over Merrimack TV, if we finish ahead of them, right? There you go.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
We could have
Tim O'Neill's all pumped for that.
We could have 2 Nashua South and North losses here, or we could have 2 miraculous comeback wins in the next minute. Let's see what happens. Actually, the next 26 seconds of game time. These dramatic dual telecasts. Zach Castanguay is going to feed Lemire. He needs to shoot it. Somebody
you got
does.
to shoot. They're
Somebody
taking too
does.
much time.
Yeah,
got to put it up.
Caruso's
got to put it up. He
That's
does.
only a 2-pointer.
But he gets fouled.
That would have been a 3-point play, but didn't go in. And he's not at the line. He is at the line because of a shooting foul.
Yep.
Yeah, they took too much time to shoot that. The BG student body with the "It's all over" chant with 13 seconds left.
You know what? You steal a three. I mean, look, this team can do it. This team can turn the ball over.
Can. Yeah, maybe
Problem
they
is
just jinx themselves.
well, the thing is when they foul,
They just
Guertin
put the
still has
bats
to
in the bat
inbound
bag.
the ball, so they have a chance at the turnover. So that could work in their favor. I'm not sure. They can make life difficult on this inbounds pass. You got a game.
How about that dunk by Wayneta?
Here we go. Inbounds pass, steal, layup, 3-point game. What do you think?
Beautiful plan.
Oh, it was a 3-point shot, John. He was fouled on a
that's
3-pointer.
right.
It's even worse for Guertin now.
You know what? I don't think that was the correct call, but we'll take it. And he makes all 3. Foul.
Foul, but
In
they're
the
not going to
corner.
go down.
Nope, they're just going to
No
inbound
reason
it.
to go down. They're just going to inbound it.
That's the 5th foul.
That actually almost works in South's favor if they can get the turnover. They get the turnover, they can cut this lead to 2.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they got to go for broke on the.
They get a turnover and a 3. It's down to a 1-point game.
They got to solve it.
Ellison fouled right away. So, you know, they've only lost 3 seconds off the clock.
Right. The next foul will be a shooting.
Next foul will
free
be a
throw
shooting foul.
Will be a 1-and-1 or no?
On them, I'd go for the steal. Go for the steal, and if you get
Yeah,
called,
definitely
if you
go
get
for the
called
steal.
for the foul,
Yeah.
so be it.
Make it a quality foul. Go for the steal, right?
Yep.
10.6 seconds left, and they're just going to
Yeah,
foul.
they foul Anderson, he's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Right.
So
Yeah. BG getting it to Anderson by design.
as a guard, he's a good
Yeah.
free throw shooter.
Final score, Merrimack wins 69-64.
That's the biggest win for their program in a couple of years.
North missed a 3-point attempt with 3 seconds on the clock. Probably would have tied it. I imagine it would have tied it, and then they fouled. And Merrimack probably made their 2 free throws. So the game looks 5-point difference, but it was really a 1-basket game down to the wire in Merrimack. So North loses their first game of the season. It's a 6-point game with 7 seconds left. The shot for 3, no good. We have a
Foul.
whistle and another
foul on a 3-point attempt by Casting. This time by Castiglione.
Yeah, another 3-point clinic.
And I'll tell you what, this team does not.
Excuse me, free throw clinic.
This team does not miss from the line.
Caruso and Castanguay have been perfect. I hate to jinx them. But
CNC.
yeah.
The CNC free throw factory. And he's got a chance to put them within 3. Oh. That's a big miss, John. You know why?
Yeah.
They could have gone for the steal and the 3, and they won't get the chance. They'll have a foul immediately. They do. And they send Ellison to the line with 3 seconds left and a 4-point game.
Almost had the chance at it.
Could have worked it.
Yeah.
Could have worked it.
We jinxed them, calling them perfect at the line.
Yep.
I think that was the only one he missed all night.
It may be the only free throw they've missed all night, period.
Yeah.
They were 9 for 9 in the first half.
Wow. We've done some games where people couldn't hit a free throw,
Save their lives.
Exactly. And this is the
Ellison's
opposite.
got to do it. See?
No. They get it back.
They get the rebound.
And that's the game.
That'll do it. 70-66, the final score.
Wow, very similar scores here in Merrimack and at South. 5-point game over there, 4-point game here. So congratulations, Bishop Guertin comes in here and they take care of business. They were trailing at the half, 33-31, but they end up with the victory. For Tom King, our camera crew of Tim O'Neill and Michaela Savaggio, well done. I'm John Collins. Thank you for watching. Final score, BG 70 and South 66. More great basketball to come in the 2023 winter season. Stay with us for the duration here on Nashua ETV.